girl. So I'm doing my Valentine's makeup with you this morning while jibber jabbering because I initially started this a minute ago when I obviously started my makeup, and then I started to film on my phone and I thought, why do it twice? I'm just going to yibber yabber to you and you have this content for today because it just was me not talking. So all I've done so far is I've combined my two Beauty Beast foundations. I'll try and maybe put a couple of seconds before of what I did, but I literally just put a dab, and then I put my concealer on before then, rubs it all in, and now I've just popped on my powder on top. I think we may as well just do one. Now I'm going to get out my palette and we're going to pop a bit of the darker powder over the top to just kind of go over anything that's a bit too glossy, because I do get quite glossy, oily, I don't really know what the word is, areas. And then I do also blend this into my contour lines. So making sure to have that definition under the chin as well. Blend it down. Just looks a bit nicer. And then I said, was I going to do my butter tint today or shall I use my powder? I'm really excited about this butter tint, so let's use it. Why not? So I'm going to pop. Oh my god, it is just so nice of a texture. It's so easy to use. I fear this may be one of my new favourite products. I did a class once during COVID. My drama classes still stayed online, so we still did them every week. Wow. We did them wow, that's such a nice finish. We did them every week, and I do all my classes online, and we did this, one where we dressed up, because obviously we were at home and stuff, so we didn't have to go out and do it. And we were doing a dance to Hercules for our, what was our supposed to be our final performance, which we normally would do in front of parents, or once you get to the older classes, it wasn't really in front of parents, because parents didn't come, it was just the end of term class. And I dressed up as the devil from Hercules, and so I covered my face with red, and I went into it and they were like, what have you done? And I was like, I'm so red. And they were like, we literally cannot see it, because obviously it was all on Zoom, which I just found so funny. So I'm super excited for, I've just completely changed the subject. Oh my god, I literally cannot cope with how often I do that. And I'm going to use my sun glaze next. Didn't even tell you that. Not doing very well at this, am I? Not really. But I'm doing... What am I trying to say? I literally have no idea what I'm trying to say. My brain is not functioning. I'm going to make cookies in a minute. Really excited about it. I want to eat one already. I'm going to make... They're really easy to make, and I'm not very good at making... Well, I'm good at cooking, but I'm not good at baking, and that is where my issue lies. So I'm going to try and get into baking this year a little bit more, or just doing things that are a little bit if I've got a day off, not working, or trying to work extra, just actually being off. And obviously I'm doing this event later, so I was like, I'm not going to push myself and do loads of work this morning. I've got this event later, so although it'll be fun. So let's just chill. Have a fun time. And then mascara. And bake some cookies and it'll be fun for the event, and then I'm just going to do some hearts for the table, set everything up, and then I'll do a little bit of admin. I just feel like life admin never ends. Oh, you've got to do this, or you've got to sign this document, or you've got to... Being freelance, I have to accept bookings with some of the jobs I do, or it's finding work constantly. Some messages from people can you do this job? Can you do this shift? And I'm constantly checking my phone. I'm literally on my phone all the time, because I've got email after email. Or if I'm doing a shift, say it's a setup shift, so I'm setting something up. Obviously, somebody else would have set up the previous day, so then I've got to keep in contact with them, and then I've obviously got to kind of work that day. It's just literally never ending sometimes, and I just feel sometimes also just you get messages from people, or you should message people back, or you get emails from your water company that's your hose pipe pump's finished, brilliant, it's the middle of winter, nobody cares, But, and then you have to sort something out, you have to sign something. It's just like, oh my God, it's never ending. I think pink with red might look a bit weird. I've actually decided. So I think, because it's a butter tint for your lips as well, I think I might just put the butter tint on my lips. Not be. Nice. Really cute. I might actually combine it a little bit with a dark pencil. I tend to put pencils all over my lips. Just because I'm much more of a dark lip girl. Do a little outline as well. They're not coming for ages, as I said, I've got like cookies, but so I'll probably put my lips on again before then. And then I've just got the new finishing touch setting spray. And I love it. Ta-da! Super happy. I'm going to put on my the Vera Wang Princess perfume. My sister gets this for me every year for Christmas. She has the same one. And we all have the same perfume. But obviously it's a heart, so I felt like Valentine's Eve. And now I'm going to go do my hair. Come with me. I was quite poorly last week, and I'm going to be honest. I actually, well, I thought I was doing okay this week, but I think I've just pushed it too much at the beginning of the week already. Like at the gym. I don't mean like in life, because I've not really done much, I suppose. But I mean, like, I've been super stressed still. I feel like I really pushed it at the gym and I really didn't need to. But I've been doing, as you may have known from previous videos, a 6-week shred, and obviously I didn't do it for a week because I was sick, and therefore I was then like, oh, let's get back onto it so I can kind of get it done, and then I can kind of come up with like a routine that really fits around my new work schedule, my life, and whatever else. But maybe I should have not done that for another week and then gone back to it. I don't know. Life is life, eh? Life is hard. I'm trying to do Sabrina Carpenter hair. That's what I'm calling it. What is your opinions on Sabrina Carpenter? Because I'm going to be honest, I really like her. I always have done, and I always will. When she was on Disney Channel, I liked her. Oh, sorry to the pie. When she was on Disney Channel, I liked her. When she was on, what's that program called? Obviously, now I'm telling you, it's gonna go blank, isn't it? I want to say Bizarre Vlog, but that's not even right, so I don't know why I'm saying it. Girl Meets World. That was it. Loved her in that. I loved her in that Work It film. I've just always been like a lover of Sabrina Carpenter, and I do really like her music. I was really gutted when I couldn't go and see her last tour, because obviously, you know, everyone and their mum wanted to go see it, so tickets ran out, and I really want to go see it, the next one, because there was a hint at the Grammys that apparently like the back of the stage was tour dates for her for her Man's Best Friend tour. And I'm going to be honest, if that is the case, I really do want to get tickets, because I also missed the chance of going to see her at Capital Summertime Ball. So I went a couple of years ago. My mum and dad went this year and I couldn't really afford it, so I didn't go with them. And I was like, Meghan Trainor played, and Meghan Trainor is again one of my favourite artists, and I was so gutted, and she literally never comes to the UK, so I'm super gutted I didn't get to see that. And then Sabrina was there as well. I just missed out on 2 opportunities. But hopefully once I get a bit more financially stable, I can start to afford things like that, you know? I've now got that song in my head. And I like my man incompetent. That's one of my faves. Wow, this is a good look, isn't it? That's one of my faves. Man-child out of the whole album. I also really like When Did You Get So Hot? Or When Did You Get Hot? Whatever the line is. I really like that one. What else do I like? I can't think of the album now. But I think it's just like, I think it's because she's controversial, because she's like, they're like, oh, you know, if a man did that, it'd be wrong, or like whatever. But I just think, for me, I find it empowering. It's like, girl's girl, you know, she wants to like embrace her sexiness, her feminine energy. And I think like sometimes, like, I don't know about you, but I just don't feel sexy sometimes. Like, I just want to feel sexy and be allowed to get away with it. Like even now, wearing this crop top, I feel like I'm going to be judged for it. Like I go out and I think, oh God, somebody's going to judge me from wearing a crop top. And I'm like, why do I feel like that? I should just feel confident. Like I want to wear some sexy lingerie and get my photo taken. Like, and just feel, yeah, you look good, mate. Because I think like that really like dulls down your body. Like I don't ever wear things like that really, like this, unless like I'm wearing like baggy trousers like this that don't really show my stomach, because I feel like I fear my stomach. And I just think like as women, like body image is so hard, and I think like someone like Sabrina is really good at like just being like, do you know what, wear what the hell you want and do what the hell you want and just like feel sexy. It's okay to like feel sexy and want all of those things, and ow, itchy ear. And like it's not like bad, but I feel like we're shamed for it, and she's been shamed for it, I suppose, in a way. I don't know, maybe I'm just yabbing out my arse now, which probably is true because I am just yabbing to a camera, and that's never good. Oh yeah, love that. Anyway, how have you been? Do you have any tropical questions as well? Because I feel like I always tell you things, but nobody ever asks me any questions. So if you have any questions, like what the hell is this tropic thing you keep banging on about? Like what's your favourite product? What's your, like, if there's a certain routine you want me to do, or how do you use this product? If you buy a product from me, I give everybody a personalised video on every new product they buy. So if they try something new, obviously if they keep rebuying a smoothing cleanser, I'm not going to keep going, this is how you use a smoothing cleanser. But like if it's a new product, it's something you haven't tried, I'll of course give you a video. I mean, I'm not going to show you like how to use the foot scrubs and stuff like that, because I'm not going to send you a picture of my feet. Yeah, it's really interesting. Speaking of foot, right, here we go again. Shut up, sorry. I have been watching the Olivia Attwood documentary, the new series of her getting filthy rich. Me and my other half have been watching it. Last time I was watching it, he was like, what is this rubbish you're watching? I was watching it downstairs, and then he sat downstairs for hours with me, like literally hours. I was like, oh my God, this is so, because it's one of those things where you're just like, it's not even like, it's not interesting as in like, yeah, I want to do that. It's more like, what's the actual have I just watched? And like people, and like I just think Olivia Attwood she's one of my favourite people to watch at the minute, actually. I just think the way she presents it is just so hilarious. And like she just is so like nonchalant about things, but you can tell she's also slightly uncomfortable sometimes. But she's also still like very committed to it. Like she did this episode, here's what this has come from foot. She did this episode about foot fetishes, and like watching it was so uncomfortable, but I was also so intrigued to what this whole like foot fetish thing was. Like, why do people have a foot fetish? Like, what is it that, you know, is so attractive about feet and stuff like that, that like I kept watching it, and like it's just so interesting, like how different people want different things, like how different people have so many different like fantasies, and like also how much money people are making on this industry. Like it is actually insane the money that they get from posting a picture of their feet. I mean, I've kind of, we joke about it at home, like with my family, we're quite jokey and stuff like that. So we've joked before, you got no money to sell pictures of your feet, but it's not quite as easy as that. Like you do have to kind of take pictures of your feet with you having no clothes on, and like there is that very like, I don't want to say like dirty element. I don't want to use the P word, because I don't want to put that all over my YouTube, but do you know what I mean? It's very like adult content vibe, and you can't really do it without. I've only put my hair up because I'm going to make these cookies now. So we've started on the baking, and we've already had a worse start because I don't have a measuring scale. So I'm doing it through tablespoons. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it's going to come out so well, but I'm going to keep going. And I'm just going to put, say, 10 of these in. And then I'm going to mix it with everything else. And I'm just going to wait until it becomes a dough consistency. And we'll just hope for the best. I'll have my mini eggs in there. I'm just going to keep having flour until it works out. Do you know what? It's a cookie. It can't really go too bad. Maybe for me. Let's just keep adding mini eggs and see what happens. Worst comes to worst,
we don't have cookies. This is why I don't bake. Because at least when I cook, if I muck it up, it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean when I say that? It doesn't when you bake, because you kind of just go, oh, it tastes a bit shit, let's just add a bit of soy sauce. Or like a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, you know? But you know what, actually? Speak for your bloody self, Zoe. It might just be a little bit too sugary. Which is fine, because if that's the case, we can... I've run out of butter. That was the issue. I could have done more, but I've run out of butter. I thought to myself when I was in the shop, do I need butter? No, instead I bought baking soda, which I don't actually need. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll see how they turn out. We also don't have any baking paper, so we're going to do this with a bit of just vegetable oil. We're going to just make do with what we've got, you know? That's kind of the consensus of this. Make do with what we've got. I don't even have any. I'm going to make it that other side. They actually didn't taste too bad. So I'm going to go on the pretense they're going to come out really good. But we'll soon find out. So I'm going to put some water now.
I don't know, it's because it's the exposure of the scalp when it comes off. It's like...
I'm now going to set up the table so that it's all done and ready. And then I have just some hours to chill, sort out stuff. Josh will come home, we'll have a little chat about his day and stuff. But I thought if I set up the table, then it's done. really excited. I'm really, really happy with the table. Let me show you what I've done. Because I didn't have any coloured paper, I've just drawn some hearts on and I've put it on everyone's space. I've got 2 cocktail glasses with some water in, all the paints around there. I'll put a candle later, obviously all of the paintbrushes here. All of the tables set up, and then my cookies have come out. So I've got some spare candles if anybody wants to do an extra. I've got some crisps, and I've also got these, which are some positive affirmation cards. And I actually just thought it'd be cute to have some of these on the table, just because they're really sweet. And I'm going to actually have these out in the day now, over there. So I think I might just, yeah, have some out just to be like, girly. But actually, probably, I mean, I've tested a little bit of the cookie. Let's do a proper.
He's going to suspect you.
This is stuff looking at tedious.
You know what?
Perfect murder scenario of yours. Do you think I'm really stupid enough to
That's pretty good.
to announce myself?
I'm not.
Maybe you can resist contacting Mr. Dent. You're
I'm not impressed with that. That just tastes like cookies. No, somebody else is making a shot.
The chief shoots officer. Let me have a stab at Wolves. Your chief super's office told you to let me go. What have he said right now? Pretty much what he just said.
I'm in shock. I'm so proud of myself. I have to make this again.
Who was in charge?
Okay, so once I finish this,
It's false.
I need to grab all my paint shopping products. I'm going to display them. Behind the scenes on my Instagram, so head over to my Instagrams to have a look at the behind the scenes properly. I thought it'd be quite nice to do a reel from it. And obviously you did see the time lapse, just had some crisps, had some prosecco, obviously went through a couple of the products. I did a little hand massage on a lady, yeah, so I'm really super pleased with it. My candle was terrible, but doesn't matter. Because we had fun. So yeah, I'm now just gonna sit in bed, chill until it's bedtime, which won't be very long because I'm really, really tired today actually. And then I've got a day of work tomorrow, and I've got a nail appointment on my lunch break, so I will yeah, have to get some Z's. Literally can't speak. Thank you so much for coming along with me though, and then I will take you along tomorrow for my Valentine's evening on my own. Just to show you the candles while I'm sat here. These are the 2 I did. Oh no, they've got together too much. So I did my nails before everybody came, and I did the dip powder, and they've gone. You probably can't even see how bad they are in person, but terribly wrong. And this is just why I don't do them myself. I get somebody else to do them. So this hand isn't too bad, but this hand's awful. And look how short they are. They were so long. I was so proud of them. And they've just gone terribly wrong. So I think I'm going to get them cut short, done. I can't really afford to get them done, but it's better than me damaging my nails.
Anyway, so we're just going to ignore that for now, but that'll be tomorrow's job. I did these heart ones, which was really cute, and that was just a bit of fun. And then I did this one, which was, I was going to say guess the theme. Mamma mia. And then I painted the top, and I was like, Mum, I've thoroughly failed. So then she made it look better for me. Because my mum came. My mum's an ambassador too, so that was really fun. So yeah, that was that. I'm feeling really super sleepy now. Obviously, after event, I get so exhausted, so I need to go just chill. I'm going to take the makeup off, go into bed, and just zen.
It is a Wednesday evening. Josh is at poker, and I'm not a bath girl. I'm telling you that for free. I'm not. I don't love a bath. I'm not interested. But I really fancied a bath. I like something quick, easy, and then I can just sit, relax downstairs. That like gets me clean and washed. But we have a huge bath, and I have some beautiful tropic bubble baths. So I thought to myself, sorry, I'm just gonna shush please, YouTube. I thought to myself, Josh is out, it's Valentine's, I've got my Valentine's video ready to go out. Let's just do a pamper. I'm gonna read, I'm gonna journal, I'm gonna do my tarot cards. So I went to the gym, I cooked some dinner, ate some dinner, came home, just had a whey protein drink. I've got a trip drink, in case you don't know what they are. My book, I've got some YouTube because I'm trying to make my way through this book. So I've got a YouTube video that like Remy Ashton, like one that you can watch while doing work type vibe, because I don't have to concentrate too hard on her vlogs. Remy Ashton Cruise and Alicia Marie, their podcast Pretty Basic is like one of my faves. I've got some water in case I'm feeling dehydrated, and I've got a cream egg. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I love a cream egg. They're one of my favourite chocolates. This, not the biggest fan of, but they come in a pack of 5, and you get a white chocolate one and 2 cream eggs, and then 2 of those. So if you split that, it means that me and Josh get 1 of each, plus we share the white one. And so therefore, I don't have to buy like 100 cream eggs, it's cheaper. Anyway, so I thought I'd just take you along with me for this evening. So of course we're going to be taking off our makeup to start off with our smoothing cleanser. Just absolutely gorgeous. I just really feel not robust at the moment. I feel quite down. I took my nails off and thought I was going to do it myself to save a bit of money this month. And then my nails have become literally red raw again because I took it off myself. I did it again, it went all clumpy as it did before because I'm not very good at it. I did it on the wrong hand. I chopped my nails down even though they were nice and long and healthy, and now they're red raw and super sore again. And this is why I got my nails done in the first place. An extra little treat. I'm going to bun my face. Oh, that's very warm. Of course that's going to be warm because you did just run a whole bath. Is that going to be too hot for me? Yeah, it is. I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to water. Ooh, a bit too hot for me. It's just warm under that tap. We have such a big bath and I just literally have to make the most of it. Oh, get rid of all that negativity out of my life. I think. Oh, I just need to feel a bit better. I've just been having, I don't really know, I feel like my career is going in the right direction. Nothing is really settled, and it's not really like, nothing's like finalised, so to speak, and therefore it's just really hard in life at the minute. I was going to do like an all pink type vibe, but I did do that video on my Instagram the other day, so if you want to see that, head to my Instagram. And I really, I don't know if you can see the spot that's come up under my eye. It was like an under the skin spot, but it was like an almost polka dot type vibe. And then I picked
picked it, which I shouldn't have done, I know. I'm a bit of a picker. And it just literally was like, sorry TMI if you didn't know what just happened there. It like kept coming out and coming out. I didn't really know what to do. So I'm gonna put on a face mask that is, my camera kept stopping. And then here I'm just super dry, just in that area. So I think I'm gonna combine the two. And then I'm gonna get in the bath and then I'm gonna take it off with my face cloth. In fact, I might just use my old one just to get this off. And then I will use my Radiance cleanser, I think. Radiance? I keep calling it Radiance. I'm so not used to the name yet. Renewing cleanser. I'm gonna do a big, thick slab. So I wrote a little list of wellness maintenance things today, and also like a wellness thing I wanted to try. Just like things that I want to do for myself every few months to just help my wellness. So for example, whether it's like a massage once a year, or I'm getting my nails done each month, and like making sure I have the budget to do that, because the little rituals that I feel like they don't have to be expensive. You don't have to go somewhere fancy. Like me and my other half going to a spa next weekend, and we have full spa access, and we did a voucher holiday. So we did like holiday. We did like a voucher. So we went to a local. We're going to a local spa, and it's through voucher, and it cost us £60 for full use of the spa all day and a treatment, which I think, like a full body massage, that's what I need. A day to do nothing, but with Josh, but also to get a treatment, you know, once a year. And then, for example, reformer every few months, because reformer's bloody expensive. So we can't be doing that every week. Can't even really be doing it every month. I'm washing my hand in the bath, by the way, before you think what you're doing. Smurf! Oh, I've just put it all over my face, haven't I? What did? Oh well, we'll just do it like this. And then I'm going to edit this video before it goes up tonight, because it is Wednesday, and Wednesday is my upload day. Just pop it over. Why not? What's the harm? There isn't any. That is that. I'm going to show you my bath setup now. And pop these back out the way. Not my finger. You can tell I need this tonight. I left my earrings in for 2 nights, and they're not ones that like are real. So I mean, not even just real, but just like you can actually leave in your ear overnight. And now they're really super itchy and sore. As you can see, my bath is so huge and big. Do you like my mat, by the way? It says get naked. Oh, sorry if my feet go, but there we are. So I've got my bath, nice and bubbly, and I use the pink from the, I got that at the Glammies, and I still, as you can see, I don't bath very much because this is too big. And then I've got my book, Trip, and my caramel. So I lasted about 20 minutes in the bath. I'm just about to wash my makeup off, wash my face mask off. I actually didn't realise how relaxing the bath was. When I come out of it, like, it's the nicest feeling, like being able to sit in there. And to be fair, it's starting to get to a good bit of the book, so I'm kind of glad that I'm spending the time to like just get through it. It's kind of getting good now, but I'm just gonna rub my face mask with my old flannel. Just want to chuck this in the wash. Oh, and I've just got some water out of the bath, and I've just done a foot spa, because I thought to myself, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go all out this evening. And now, of course, I'm gonna go in and do my renewing cleanser. My fingers are just so sore. Oh, I just feel actually so much better. Just the nicest feeling. Give it up. is just I really needed an evening like this actually. I don't normally like I said, my maintenance video, which will come out in a couple of weeks, like Sunday resets or anything like that, but just like doing a bath and putting a facial mask on is definitely going to be something I try and add into my routine, like at least monthly, because it's really nice. In there, let's just do my normal night creams. I might do a full body cream as well actually while I'm here. I'm gonna do, because I'm feeling quite untanned, I'm gonna grab the tan one from, I watched a video with Susie earlier on the lounge. So when you're an ambassador you get these trainings on the lounge. They're literally like 5 minutes each, but they're such good tips. And she said to put your finger, because it's like a finger rest, on the Zamek tip. And I tell you what, she's a bloody genius. Anyone thinks she owned a skincare brand? She does. Okay, Skin Dream. And I'm thinking rehydrate after the bath. I'm going to need some greens, I think. I need some greens. I'm so happy with this right now. Oh, the best feeling. Just so relaxed. Oh, I didn't take off some of that. Oh, this is just so nice. Gotta stop making these strange noises though. I might do a buttercream and I'm going to combine it with my tanned cream. I'm back in my dressing gown. I've brushed my hair through. I've got my foot spa. I'm not going to show you because that's a bit gross. But I've just got my feet in our Christmas collection peppermint scent foot soak. Just about to do the scrub, soak it off, and then put the cream on. And then I'm going to do a lip angel card and tarot reading. I'm not spiritual particularly, but I'm not religious or anything like that, so I just have like something to believe in. And I think like I have crystals and I have these just for a bit of guidance in my life, like not even believing it, just more what can I do to make my life a bit more positive. And I think I need some guidance right now, so I'm just going to take what I know from the cards. I don't look too deep into it. I'm just going to shuffle some cards, pull out ones, read what it says and kind of get some guidance from it, and then I'm going to do my plan in this book, which it actually I got gifted from my leader at Tropic for doing something really well, and she gave it to me and it's like a journal prompts. So yeah,